Now, Jim, before we get into these questions, I want to ask one more question, and that's about you recently being in a Snickers commercial. We got to talk about that.
Oh man, that was great. Yeah. What was the young guy's name?
That was, oh gosh, now it's escaping me.
I
Carmelo
put you
Hayes.
on the spot.
Carmelo
But yeah, the
Hayes.
WWE, they called me like a week early in the middle of the week, and had to go up to the New England Comic Con, Card Comic Con that weekend, and like Duggan, would you like to be part of a Snicker commercial? I'm like, no, not a chance.
You kidding?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you think? You want me to take a bike somewhere, or what? How you want me to get there? No. So they flew me and Deborah first class down to Orlando, put us up in the Hyatt Regency Hotel inside the Orlando airport. It was great hotel. It had a balcony. A lot of hotels don't have balconies anymore. It had a balcony. Our daughters came over. We sit there with the planes coming right overhead. And
Awesome.
then we have to do the shoot, right? So we go in, and I got in trouble as soon as I wasn't in there a minute. The security girl comes up and goes, "Hold it down, please." Hey, how you doing? Hey, brother. How's that? Oh,
She's never met Hacksaw, I guess.
yeah, I'm just being nice to see you. And one of the directors was from Legend House.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, no kidding. He had a picture. We took a picture with him because he had a picture of his boy on his lap, and his boy was like 13, 14 years old now. So we took a picture. But anyway, so we have to wait till they had to do the girl, because the guy was like, "It's him." And it's like, "You mean Kim?" And it goes to a girl, and it's like, "Kim?" And he's like, "No, not Kim, him." And it goes, "You mean Tim?" And it goes to a security guy. And he goes, "Me, Tim?" And he goes, "No, not Tim, him." And the guy goes, "Oh, Jim." And they cut to me, and I step out. I go, "Oh!" And everybody go, "Who's that old bastard?" Now, funny, surprisingly, the place hoed their butt off, man. And when they showed it live, and then, but you know what, Marcus? That probably took 30 takes.
That long,
Longer
really?
hoe, shorter hoe. Look at this way. Look at that way. Ho, ho, ho. I did. I have every kind of hoe you could think of. It reminded me of the old days.
A variety of hoes.
I had a bunch back when sex was fun and drugs wouldn't kill you.
Man, 30 takes. Was your voice worn out by the end of it?
Well, I was almost hoed out, that's for sure.
That's a lot
Only
of
got a
hoes.
few hoes left in me. That's what I told him. I'm like, brother.
Dial it back with the hoes.
Yeah, it was great though. They cut it down, and they used one of the longer hose. I thought they'd be like, "Oh,
A long hoe, man.
yeah." And I married her. Oh, boom, boom.
Guys, it's on Jim's social media. Got a massive reaction online. It was really cool to see that happen. So go out of
It's
your way.
nice to be involved with the WWE. Unbelievable. Like I said, I went in there. They got a huge production. It's top of the line. It's Hollywood top of the line, first class. And it's neat to be around that again, like we did for this Saturday night main event.
Yep.
I mean, just to be around all the excitement and see what's involved, and it's cool.
Man, Jim, it's great to see you back in the mix. And I've seen a lot of this feedback online too, where you announced here on the Hacksaw Hour that you had signed a Legends deal. And man, the excitement from fans was just crazy, where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get new Hacksaw action figures. He might be making more appearances." So, man, all these years later, everybody still wants you around. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's as we talked before many times, Marcus, and doing all these autograph sessions, especially at WrestleMania. So many folks come up to me and say, "Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for my childhood." I'm like, "No, brother, thank you for my life that you've given me. I'm the bright side of the ring. I'm not the dark side." Deborah and I have been together 41 years. Never had to go to rehab for booze or drugs. Put two daughters through college. Do a bunch of charity work. At 71 years old, I travel the world signing autographs. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, thank you, folks. It's all because of the wrestling fans. It's possible. So I'm grateful and
Well,
humbled.
we're excited to
Yeah.
see what's next for you, Jim.
Well,
And
I brought my boots and trunks at WrestleMania. You know, you never know.
they always say you got to bring your gear if you're going to be in town.
That's the deal, young guy. Always bring your gear, kid. That's how I got my first break. I had my gear with me. Gino Hernandez said he was teaming up with Tully Blanchard in Texas at the Von Erich show.
Yep.
And there was nobody else. And Gino's goes, "You got your gear?" I'm like, "Yes."
It's kind
And
of
Big Jim
terrifying.
Duggan was off and running, man. Didn't have a clue how to take a backdrop or anything, but yeah.
Man, Jim,
Always bring your gear.
I did bring my gear to Las Vegas too, so you and I should have found a ring and grabbed a couple holds, pal.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I said, my deal. I said, Hogan and Flair call me kid. And Jake says he's younger, but let's see the
yeah,
birth certificate slippery.
prove it, Jake.
Yeah,
Uh,
right. I saw him up there in Charlotte. First thing I did was took his pulse.
One of my favorite lines that you've done is you said that I can't remember. You said you were at some haunted house and you couldn't tell if Jake was one of the decorations or not.
Oh, we're doing what I'm doing the Q&A, and we're just talking about wrestling. And Jake's sitting next to me. We have a crowd there. We got a microphone, and Deborah died. I'm just going along, and I said, "Well, yeah, I'm 71. Jake's 82, but it's been a great business." And I just kept going. Jake didn't even catch it. The fans did, but Jake am I
gotta
in
rib Jake.
Charlotte?
Gotta rib Jake whenever you can. Some payback for
Yeah,
back in the day.
we've had a lot of fun with each other over the years.